Hello and welcome to today's video. My name's Nick. I'm an ex-Royal Marines Commando, British military fitness instructor, bootcamp instructor, rehab instructor and a level 3 personal trainer. And today we are going to ask the question of, is a personal training session a week enough, or is a fitness training session a week enough? So one workout per week, is it enough? There is no definitive answer, just like in fitness training. There is no right or wrong because it's kind of a pseudoscience. There are no exact answers. We're all different. We all have different genetics. So let's come on to genetics. If you're absolutely blessed with genetics, then yeah, you could look amazing from doing just one training session per week. If you're not blessed with genetics, then you're going to have to work a lot harder to get the fitness goals that you're after. The principles behind fitness is, if you're looking to get stronger, build muscle, which is not always the goal of people that do fitness. There's many goals that people have. But if we just specifically look at this, if you're going to try and build muscle, for example, or tone up the body through fitness, and you do one workout per week. So if you work out hard and you worked the whole body map of muscles, i.e. you got every single muscle in the body, a muscle takes 2 to 3 days to recover, and it takes a week to 2 weeks for something to call dystrophy, for the muscles to deteriorate, to start breaking down and getting weaker. For the muscles to get weaker is a better way to say it. So it takes 1 to 2 weeks for the muscles to get weaker. So if you're doing an intense workout regime and you take 2 weeks off on a 2 weeks holiday, theoretically by that 2-week mark, your muscles will actually get smaller and weaker. So if you're doing one workout per week and you work every single muscle really hard, you absolutely annihilate them, and then you do the same the next week, theoretically, you haven't hit that point for the muscles to get smaller and weaker, because it takes up to 2 weeks. They say 1 to 2 weeks, somewhere in between the 1 and 2 weeks. So you haven't quite hit that yet because you've literally only just hit the 1 week. So, and then you're hitting the muscles again. So technically you can get good results because you're effectively training every single body part, every single muscle once a week, which you can do. So bodybuilders do this. They will literally do, one day they'll train, I don't know, biceps and triceps, or depending which split you're doing. They'll be doing biceps and triceps, and they do back and core, then they do legs and whatever, obliques, who knows. So on a bodybuilder regime, they might actually only target the bicep muscle once per week in there, but they're still working out 6 days a week because they're annihilating all the other muscles. They're going through the body map of muscles on the body and annihilating it bit by bit. So yeah, you could get good results. But if you did it twice a week, then you're kind of optimally working those results. I would say, I say to my clients when they come and they're new and they come for a personal training session and they say, is one personal training session enough? I try and have this conversation with them, but say, if you can also do something else, so try and do 2 sessions per week, not necessarily with me, do one with me, and then do something by yourself where you're just getting the heart flowing, getting the blood pumping, working the cardiovascular system and just waking the muscles up in the body. If you can do something like that, then that will be very beneficial to you. But yeah, sure, one workout per week is certainly better than none. Come on, sorry, it's my dog, Bella. Up, 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 up. So 1 session per week, yeah, you can get away with it. If you have fantastic genetics, you can get fantastic results. If you're just a normal human being, you can get very good results from just 1 session per week, and it's much better than doing nothing at all, and you'll get fantastic benefits to the cardiovascular system for the general health of the body. If you're looking for amazing results because you want to be ripped on a beach, then I would suggest you need to do a little bit more. So much of fitness comes down to genetics, unfortunately, and training intelligently. Training intelligently means you can do a lot less workouts and look much fitter and stronger and more powerful, whatever your fitness goal is, than someone who's doing it 6 days a week, but they're not training intelligently, i.e. they don't understand the fitness training principles. And when it comes to genetics, if you've got, higher testosterone levels, for example, you're going to put on muscle mass a lot quicker. and things like that. So it's kind of, fitness is a fault finding, working out what works for you. Some people can get away with one workout per week and they look absolutely fantastic. There was a fantastic interview with Tom Cruise where he was on the Jonathan Ross show, and Jonathan Ross said to him, he said to Tom Cruise, "You and I are the same age. How come you look amazing and I don't? You must literally work out every single day in the gym." And Tom Cruise said, "No, I literally do a couple of workouts per week and they're about 25 minutes long." And Jonathan Ross just said, "I don't believe you. In order for you to have the physique you have in the movies, you must be working out every day of the week." And Tom Cruise said, "Yeah, but I've worked out my entire life since I was a young man, that my body just kind of remembers." But also Tom Cruise knows a hell of a lot about fitness because he's been doing it for his lifetime, and he's had the best coaches that money can buy who have been training him for movies throughout the years. He knows exactly what he's doing. So when he says, "Yeah, I only do a couple of workouts per week that are roughly half an hour long," I believe him. But I would imagine during those workouts he's working out intelligently, i.e. he's optimizing the training principles to his workouts. Like I said, it takes 2 to 3 days for a body part to fully recover. So technically, if you did a tough weighted workout on all the muscles of the body twice a week, you're hitting those training principles for muscle growth on, or maintenance on, all the muscles in the body, which is probably what he does. He probably does something similar to that, where he's got a routine. I do it myself quite a lot of the time. As I'm getting older, I don't go to the gym 6 days a week, but my body seems to remember, and because I know how to train, I can do a lot less workouts than the majority of my clients and still look stronger and fitter than them, and I am fitter than them, and I can still run well. In the Marines, my running, I got taught to run very well and fast, and it's just something that stayed with me because I've kept it throughout my life. Sure, I'm not as fast as I was when I was in my 20s, but yeah, I hope that makes sense. A bit of a grey area to this. Let's stop looking. A bit of a grey area to this video, but is one exercise per workout, one workout per week enough? It all depends on you and your genetics and what you're doing during that session. So there is no right or wrong answer. If you have the money, go find yourself a really good personal trainer, and then they can optimize what you're doing for that one session per week. If you just want to give the time of one session per week, and they can get you the biggest bang for your buck, so to speak, during that one workout. Like I said, if you know how to train and you train intelligently, effectively, and follow the training principles, I would suggest that you could actually get more from one workout per week than someone who doesn't know what they're doing, working out 5-6 days a week. And I come across many of those people who for years have gone, "Yeah, I go to the gym 5-6 days a week," and you just look at them and you go, "Really?" I couldn't tell, but who knows? Maybe I'm just being judgmental. Hope you like the video. Please like, please subscribe, leave a comment. I do read the comments and I'll get back to you. Thank you.